Hello, everyone. I am Senora Peak, and I'm here to help. So remember, please don't panic. We can do this together. We are going to talk today about Seesaw and how to sign in our students into our Seesaw class app. Here are some first steps we need to be aware of. First, the Seesaw class app must be uploaded to your iPad. If you have a school-issued device, it is already uploaded, and it looks like this. If you are using a Chromebook or laptop, you can just go to app.seesaw.me/#login. You will need the following three things to have your student added to their teacher's Seesaw classes. First, you will need your FRSD.US student email. You will also need to have access to the student email password. And you need your Seesaw class code. Please do not worry, your teachers can provide you with your @FRSD student email as well as your student email password. This is what it will look like on your home screen. The Seesaw class app looks like a little rainbow bow tie, and underneath it says the word class. When you click on that for the very first time and you are logging your student in, and or if you go to the app.seesaw.me login, this is the screen that will appear. You will click I'm a student right here. And this is where you will add your class code that your teacher has provided you. It is very important that you do this as quickly as possible because the text code for the class has a life of 7 days, and this is done intentionally for security purposes. So as soon as you get that class code from your teacher, please make sure that you start the process of logging your student in. You will enter the class code, then you will click Go. This is the part where we need parent assistance, especially when we're signing in for the very first time. The very first time you sign in, you will click Sign in with Google. If you already have a Google account on your device, you are going to select Use another account. And this is where you will put your student@FRSD.US email. Here's a sample. I put in my email, then I'm going to click Next. Now it will ask me for my password. I will click Next again. And this is the part where it will ask for the join code. This is the code that your teacher has provided you with. You enter your code and you're going to click on this green check mark. Once you click on the green check mark, you will receive a congratulations message. You have successfully joined and you will see your teacher's class name. You will click OK. After you click OK, it will ask you if you would like to turn on notifications. I'm going to say yes. You will notify me if I have any notifications. This will allow your student to receive notifications from the teacher. This is what you will see once you have successfully logged into your very first class. Now we need to add other classes. This year, we're having each teacher create their own class so that the students have access to separate classes and the different activities that the different teachers will assign. To join class, after you've joined your first class, it is super simple. You are just going to click Join Class. Right here, underneath the student name, you will always see the Join Class button. Whenever you get a new code from a different teacher, you will click on the student name. This will drop down. You will click Join Class. And now you need the new code for the new class that you are adding. Each code is different for each class. And remember, when you receive this code, you only have 7 days to use that code because the code changes for security purposes. I will add the code now. When I add the code, again, I will click on the green check mark. And again, I will receive that you have successfully joined, and my class will pop underneath my student name. And this is where you will see all of the different classes that your child will add. To add more classes, you're just going to repeat the following steps. Click on the student name, click Join Class, enter the teacher class code, click on the green check mark, click OK, click Allow Notifications, and you will successfully add each class. Now, this is what it could look like depending on how many classes your student has. Now, this is an exaggeration, so parents, please do not worry. I was just testing to see how many classes a student could add under their account. The typical elementary school student will have their classroom teacher, their specials, and if they receive any sort of support or GNT classes, okay? So typically you might have about 5 classes that your student will have to toggle between. Now, to toggle between classes, it's very simple. You just click on the class and it will open up the class that you have highlighted here. One thing that I'm going to suggest is that we make the classroom teacher, the main classroom teacher, the very first class to eliminate any confusion for students. And each class will have its own different color and different icon. And that should be helpful for students to find their different classes and teachers. Now, what will this look like live? Let's take a look. Now remember, I've already added all the classes. I'm logging in again for a second time on another device or maybe even my iPad. And maybe I accidentally logged out. So if you accidentally log out, do not worry because we are using our email addresses. All of our information is saved. So here I'm going to click I'm a student. I'm going to click Sign in with Google. Now, I've already had this saved. If I don't have it saved, I would click Use Another Account and add my information. It has all my information in, and I'm in my class. Now, if I want to toggle between classes, it will automatically show me my first class. If I want to toggle between classes and I'm a student, I just click on the next class or whichever class I'd like to go. And that will allow me to go in and out of different classes. Now, another video I will make will explain what these 3 tabs here mean, how we maneuver and go between them, and what information we will find. So that will be on another video. Today, we're just going to talk about logging in and moving in between classes. Do not worry, we got this. We can do this together. The steps are simple. If you need help, there is going to be a tech line that you can call and request assistance. And you can always use this video, slow it down, stop it, so that you can go through the steps. Remember, don't panic. We got this, and I hope this was helpful. Thank you for joining me.